Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see, I've only got about five people watching. Cool. Cool. We got Jacob. We got Grant Sanford. Grant, welcome to the channel. Have a wrench. Um, thanks for playing nice. And we got a Ben. What's up, Ben? Well, on the Nightbot. The Nightbot doesn't count. He's a bot. So I haven't done this, and God, since the beginning of July. Yeah, it's been about beginning of July since I last did a morning show, and I decided I was gonna go ahead and restart up the old show I used to do. I've got one, I got 2 or 3 people I've already asked if they would come and do this. Um, they got back to me, and they're going to. I'm just going. This is just like an opening up. Hey, I'm doing this again. So they're probably not gonna be on. They're probably asleep. They have no idea I started this back up. I have asked Matt, since Caffeinated and Die was a show that both me and him started up way back a year and a half ago. I did ask him if I can redo the show my way. He said it's okay. He didn't want me using the names. Like, that's fine. I just gotta change the name, something else like, Caffeinated or Sparky, or some stupid gay shit like that. But no, it's basically just gonna be a morning show that basically go on, talk to whoever comes on, does a show with me, and just talk about the week. What happened? What stupid shit did you have to go through at work? What stupid shit did you go through on Twitter? What interesting things happened? Just all that other good stuff. So that's intentionally what Caffeinated or Die was originally meant to be. It can't be mixed. There's only McKenna Tuesdays. That's coming back too. I'm in the middle right now of finishing up editing a episode with me, Starwin, and KG, and we're going to be going over the show Akira, and that will be premiering on Tuesday around 8 p.m. So it's only there's only a mech show, so it doesn't seem right to have two. This is just going to be a, you know, get caffeinated, grab your favorite, beverage you like to get, sugar high on, and just have fun talking. What games will I play? I'm probably not gonna play any games. Um, I'm just stupid things on Twitter. Not possible. Yeah, Grant, it's definitely not possible. I don't even know what's been going on. I've walked away and moved away from a lot of different people up on Twitter that have been just doing shit. It's like, whatever. I want no part of this. You guys do whatever you want. Talk about whatever you want. I'm going over here. I'm gonna have fun. So, Gundam Build Divers is. It is. My friend KG, well, my co-host KG, he would have so much to say about that game because he's a big Gundam fanatic, and he's actually wanting me to do 2-player with him. So that might be coming up in the future sometime. Who knows? Let's see, Greg. Last video game I played was on a Game Boy, if you can ever call that a video game. Well, Game Boy had a couple good games on it, so. Hey, Taz, Twitter is toxic as hell. No shit. I've actually thought about several times just nuking my Twitter account. It's like, I don't need this shit. I told Doc the same thing. It's like, maybe you just need to nuke your account, just get away from some of these fucking assholes and all that. He gets that. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. Well, Ninja, I'm sorry. I actually wasn't intending on bringing Caffeinated or Diabetic. I was not intending at all. Um, but I'm starting on a new sleep schedule, so I'm going to be getting up in the mornings instead of sleeping in on the weekdays because of my early commute now I have to do. So it's like I've got nothing to do in the mornings anyways. I might as well just start something back up. It's like, you know what? Why not? Let's just go ahead and start up Caffeinated Die again. So it is what it is. Gundam, is that anime? Yes, Gundam is an anime. It actually started back in 1970 as a Mobile Suit Gundam. And from there, it evolved into several different genres and iterations of different shows. It is the classic when it comes to mech-based animes. So Gundam is a big thing in Japan. Gundam is a big name and staple in anime. It's interesting. Some of the storylines that they have in the shows are good. Some of them are kind of trashy and junk. So pick your poison. You know, the best thing I can say is if you've never seen a Gundam show, watch the Gundam Origins series. It's a 6-part OVA, basically recapping the story of the 2-year war from the original Gundam show, and it has good insight. If you like that, then move on to Mobile Suit Gundam, the original one, and then from there you can just branch out. You can either go to Gundam Marine, G Gundam, Gundam C, Gundam Double Art, Gundam 0083, Gundam 0080. There's so many of them that you can go through and do and watch. It's just it's weird. Robotech was pretty good too. Yes, Robotech and Gundam are two of the biggest ones. For Robotech, it's not really Robotech. What really stapled that one off was Macross. Yes, it started off with Robotech, but the Macross movies actually kind of brought that series out into light and propelled it forward as far as it did. Out of all those shows, I gotta say Gundam, Iron Blooded Orphans, and the Macross movies are the ones that I really hold dear to me. Why haven't they gone back to Gundam Wing? I thought I explained this to you in Discord, Jacob. There's 3 reasons why they haven't went back to Gundam Wing. And the first reason is, 1, the story is so convoluted. It's a good story, but it's so convoluted. You know what I mean? Whenever you have a story that starts off, okay, these 2 forces are going at each other, and then this force dies, and this force turns evil, and then something else comes in, and then that force dies off, and then this force turns evil, and then something else comes in. There's so many side changing and so much jumping through hoops trying to keep up with who's on what side. The story falls apart. If they would have just stayed with one faction against another faction, it would have been a lot easier to follow. Second, the dynamic of it. The pop teen boy band Gundam pilots, and that's why I like to call them. Duo is my favorite one out of all of them. But that dynamic with them in a show like this, where they try to kill each other and kill themselves all the time, doesn't mix well with audiences. And 3, like I said, it was also supposed to be just a spin-off. And the only thing they really spun off from it was Gundam Endless Watch, was the movie. And there's no need to really come back to it, because in the end of Endless Waltz, I mean, they kind of achieved their goal. Peace with no weapons. There's no sense in bringing that back in and go, oh, well, everyone's gonna fight again. I mean, they kind of had a nice, solid conclusion to the movie, so there's no sense in actually, bringing that back. Let me look into my Discord real quick, and I probably need to unmute myself and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my general. If you're in my Discord, oh, I need to get rid of that. Okay, if you're in my Discord, you can jump in and talk if you want. I said the co-host that I was gonna do this with doesn't know that this show is going on right now. This is just kind of hey, I'm doing this again, and I want to thank everyone for not fighting in the chat, stuff like that. That's always nice when that you can get that not happening on a show. Let's see, Zach's. I would like to see Trey's was gonna do. Basically, Trey's plan was in Endless Waltz. What happened, basically, the finale of Endless Waltz was kind of like what Trey's wanted. He wanted to end all armaments and war. And Zex just wanted to, Zex just wanted to discover who he was. Surprise, you on candid camera. Okay, the heater kicked on. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's about 36 degrees outside, so close that door so at least it's not as noisy. At the end of Waltz, him and I can't remember the girl's name now. Her and Zex go to Mars to do the terraforming project to terraform Mars. And it's also stated there's some lore that basically iron-blooded orphans is what happens a couple 100 years after Gundam Wing. So there's that. Because iron-blooded orphan starts off on Mars, and Mars is a terraformed planet. And at the end of Waltz, Noin, yes, that's her name, Noin and Zex went to Mars to help start off the terraforming project. So there's a good, cool little fan theory that Iron-Blooded Orphans is set within the same time period of Gundam Wing, just in the future, a couple 100 years. Yeah. It's a fan theory. It's not canon. It's not confirmed. It's just a nice little fan theory that some people's made up. And I quite like it, actually. And I'm afraid I'm gonna be a little slow this morning. I don't understand the old joke, Young Candy. I mean, I know what the show is from Young Candy Cameron, but yeah, at the colony. So, anyone have any other questions? Want to talk about something? Or just want to bullshit about stuff? You know, I know we did have a couple different people in here that, you know, I know have some good topics and takes on things, so no need to be shy and keep to yourselves. Let's see. But will you see the live? No, I haven't. That live action movie just looks like it's a trash fire, and I really don't think I'm going to be into that. I need to move this over here. Let's move this over here. Why are you ramping up? You're not even. You're only at 52 degrees, computer. Why are you kicking all the fans on? It's not like I'm even putting the system underneath a load. Okay, there's that. But, I mean, if anyone has any good topics, anything like that, see, they will turn it into Thunderbirds. Oh God, they would have done. No, it would have been a lot better if they would have turned it into Thunderbirds. I mean, at least I could have got behind it. I mean, Thunderbirds was a good show. I loved Thunderbirds. I actually was kind of sad about when I seen the movie because I seen the movie. I remembered the old show and it's like that's not Super Marionation. To me, it was supposed to be a marinated movie. Um, that's how I grew up with it. That's how I watched it. That's how I liked it. Me and my stepdad watched it all the fucking time. It was a nice show, but I think they really screwed it up with the movie. I mean, it adds a lot of good, nice context of how like the youngest brother was able to become a Thunderbird. But yeah, I prefer the show a lot better. The movie was bad. Yes, it was, Taz. I mean, if they would have done the Super Marionation with the movie, it probably would have been better. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. It probably would have been better. I mean, Thunderbirds was never supposed to be live action or anything like that. No, I could see them turning into an anime or something. That would probably be cool. But live action, no. It seems like all live action movies are made end up being totally ruined by some way, make, shape, or form. The only one I'll put exception to is Aelita, Battle Angel. I actually think they did a really good job in that movie with it being live action. Um, so I gotta give them kudos for that one. But very, very often, live action movies flop. HBO is making a Green Lantern TV series. Don't show it to Deadpool because Deadpool will kill it. He will kill that thing deader than doornail. Yes, it would have been a great route to go. I mean, it would match. I mean, honestly, it's supposed to be bigger, larger than life, um, unrealistic. I mean, that's what Thunderbirds was. And the only way they could get away with some of the stuff that they did in the show was because it was marionation. Doing it live action just doesn't work. Doing it anime, you can put a lot of flair and pizzazz in it. I mean, Kyle Rayner is the main character. Okay. Actually, I liked the end of Deadpool too. I really did. Go back into the past, and he corrected everything that was wrong. I know some of the other movie companies that made those movies didn't like it, but I liked it. He went back and he killed the what was supposed to be Deadpool and X-Men Wolverine, and he went back and killed himself before he took the task of becoming Green Lantern. So my X-Force was canceled. I give it time. I'm sure that they'll bring up a new mutants movie of some sort. It was hilarious, especially when they go, "Yeah, we just fixed the time device and gave it to Deadpool. What have we done?" And you know what? It's actually cool they went back and saved that one guy before he got thrown into the wood chipper or got hit by the car. I can't remember which one it was. Let's see. Trying to come up with topics off the top of your head to do a show is hard. And I suck at it. I don't even know why I did this or decided to do this without any co-host or anyone that's up. I should have waited until I got somebody in here to do this. Anyways, guys, like I said, Discord's open up. If you're in my Discord, you can jump into the general and you can, talk, bring up a question, do any, have a chat with me, whichever one you want to do. Just if you jump in, let me know, and I will put a role on you so where you can access different parts of the Discord. It will be X people now. You know what? I'm not even surprised at that. I would not even be surprised at that they did. Okay, let me add everyone in the Discord. Add everyone. Right now, if you want to jump in. Yes, I want to send that now to everyone. Let's see, Jacob. You stopped reading the X-Men after the Summer X-Men event. And why is that? Well, I come up with a topic to tell next. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the sound pad. I think it matches for redoing the Caffeinated or Die show, rebranding it. If you know this, it's a little tune from a show called Lazy Town. It's called We Are Number One.
Here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down in history. If you wanna be a villain number one, you have to chase a superhero on the run. Just follow my moves and sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound. No, don't touch that. Now look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go! Throw it at him, not me! Oh, let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. You slip and slide from this banana peel. What are you doing? number one.
Well, that was fun, Randall. Jonathan Hickman's X-Men sucks. Jason Aaron's Avengers is better. I'll take you at your word on that one. I don't really go a lot into the Marvel and the DC stuff, so I'm not well versed in that. So I can't give any kind of critical feedback on my opinion on it because, well, since I don't know a lot about it, it doesn't seem right for me to give my opinion and feedback about it. There's some things I know, there's a lot of things I don't. Like I said, I mainly go around some types of games and anime. And really it depends on the anime too. So surprised at how many people haven't ran away for doing that. I'm not for sure. I think they did. I don't even think it was a movie. I don't even think it was a movie. Wasn't it a series? I thought it was a TV shit series or something. Yeah, I'm not entirely for sure. Wonder how many copyright claims I might get because I've been playing those sounds. Probably a couple. Who knows? Somebody showed what? Redoing it. Oh, come on, Ben, really? Alright, anyways. It was a movie, Jacob? Okay. I wasn't for sure on it. I know they did a series, a TV series or something like that, but I didn't know if it tied to anything of, anything to do with like the X-Men series or anything like that. A horror movie, huh? Wow. Some people just make things. Hey, we don't speak that god-awful movie here. That movie does not exist. Evolution never happened. Okay? Evolution never happened. I've never seen anyone fuck up a show so fucking bad than the people who made Evolution. It's like they took the entire Dragon Ball series and they just twisted it to the way they wanted it. It's like the Saiyans had nothing to do with the Namekian race. Why did they have it to where Goku was Piccolo's weapon? What the fuck? Really? No. That is not how this works. At all. Oh man, they really screwed the pooch on that one. It's like, why? Second one would be Ghost in the Shell. I mean, I understand that they were trying to do a live action movie and they didn't want to rip off actual movie and stuff like that. So they took what happened in 3 different movies and tied them together into one movie. But still, there's a lot better ways that you can do it than how they did that movie. I mean, I'll tell people all day long, if you want to see a live action done right, go watch Alita Battle Angel. That is actually a movie that is done right in live action. They did a good job of the movie. And, I mean, they had a lot of source material to go off of from the manga. And they did a good job at taking that source material. I actually think that the Alita Battle Angel movie was a lot better than the animated movie Battle Angel Alita. Because the actual live action holds better and holds truer to the manga than what the animated movie did. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it right. It's a good watch, Jacob. It really is. I recommend it if you are into manga anime because, like I said, they did they did good with the show. Now, I heard a lot of criticism on like Aelita's design, on like how they made her look too feminine, on they made her eyes she looks like a doll, on it doesn't look realistic, and it's like guys, that's how she looked in the manga. You know, she was a petite female that had female feminine curves. That's how she looked. Her eyes and stuff like that. Yes, she looked like a doll. She was a cyborg. That's how she was designed to look. I mean, they got the aspects of how she looked correct. If you want to go back and look at the manga, I mean, the only bad critics and reviews I've seen of it is of people who's never seen the anime and people who's never read the manga. And it's like, well, this doesn't seem right. I don't think they got the source material. You haven't even read the source material. What are you talking about? Watchmen looks like a decent upcoming show. I heard a little bit about that. I might be interested in watching it. I'm not for sure just yet. Um, I did enjoy the Watchmen movie, but I'm not really a huge fan of it. I find it interesting, so I might give it a look. So, I mean, there is that. Um, I know my fiance wants to see the new Joker movie. Oh, thank God, yes, Jacob. I'm so glad they don't have a live action that one. I can't even stand to watch anime. I just cannot get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I look at it, and to me, and if you're a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, cool, fine, nothing against it. To me, it just screams gay, and it just doesn't interest me enough to go watch it. I mean, I've got nothing against it. It just don't seem like it's a show for me. Um, yes, Joker is supposed to be a good movie. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. So I've heard plenty of mixed reviews. That's actually why I kind of got the opening for today was because in one part of the movie, they did bring back the Hey song. And the sequence that they have in the movie for it actually looked pretty fucking cool. So it's like, you know what? Since I'm bringing back COD, I'm going to go ahead and use that as the opening for the show. So yeah, me and my fiance is probably gonna go watch that movie sometime soon. I heard Matt went to go see it. He's given it a good rating, so it's like, I'll probably go see it to see how it is. Grant, Joker is a great movie. All right, well, I mean, I've got so many people right now telling me it's a great movie. I guess that's one thing me and her might do sometime later this evening is go watch that movie and see how we like it. I mean, honestly, I thought they were gonna fuck it up, kind of like how they did the Joker in Suicide Squad. But no, it actually seems like, from what I've heard, they got his backstory kind of correct. And I know the Joker's backstory was supposed to be fucked up and tragic in a way, so. Well, I'll just have to see, and I'll let you guys know if I like it or not. Alright, so we are still talking about movie topic trivia and stuff like that. Anyone else have any kind of a topic they want to talk about? Anything you want to hear opinions about, or just, oh, like if you want to know something about me or anything like that, I'm open. Like I said, I kind of started this show off as, hey, I'm gonna do this, but with no topics in it. So, God, I wish there was a way I could turn this fan off. Okay, I guess I can. I have to get into the fucking BIOS, and I'm not resetting my computer right now to do it. But anyways, yeah. I guess I'll talk about a little bit of news on the channel. There's 2 videos, like I said, I'm editing tonight. One video is going to be the 8th and final episode for Super Mario Bros. 3. It's me and Starman going through and playing through World 8. That will be premiering tomorrow, Monday, at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. After that, we'll be going through and doing Super Mario World. Now, keep in mind that Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World were all pre-recorded over a year ago. So, they're not recent episodes. It's just episodes that we've done, and I'm just now getting around to uploading them. When did you start YouTube? That's a good question. I started YouTube right after the adpocalypse. So I started YouTube at a really shitty time. It was back April of 2017. I just got the trailer I was living in bought from my parents and got it rebuilt. And afterwards, it's like, I want to go ahead and do some of the content that I want to do. And basically, the channel started out primarily as a tech-based channel. So I would go through and I don't even know if I got anything in here from the lab. But I would go through and I would repair consoles or stereo systems and stuff like that. So I did a lot of tech-based things. And then from there, I moved to video games, just kind of video game reviews. I really got into the middle of the Alex Mara situation, where she DMCA'd over 100 to 200 YouTube and Twitch streamers because of a game that she made music on. She copyrighted them. I ended up getting involved in that. And then I jumped from that to the Magic the Gathering bullshit when Jeremy Hambley got banned off from Magic Gathering. And from there, I ended up meeting 5 different individuals. Some of you guys know 1 or 2 of them. And we ended up starting a podcast. And then from that podcast, it went from there. And then I went from there. I met up with Matt, Antoine, and then we ended up starting Caffeinated or Dying. That went on for a year and a half. It ended this last July. And then a couple other different things. So I've been all over the place. Primarily, I'm not gonna be jumping into like the whole big scenarios like with Alex Mara and Jeremy Hambley and anything like that again. That I think that took my channel down a path I never really intended or wanted it to go. And I was stupid and naive because, back when I first started, it was about clicks and views and subs, and it was about getting the channel bigger and growing and stuff like that. And the more I ran along with it, the more it seemed like to me this is not what I wanted to do. And it got to the point of, yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to stuff I like and love, which is like, playing games for people, covering and talking about anime with my friends, and going through and showing you how to do walk on different things, like how to fix a Nintendo console. If you got a controller that's broke, how to go through and diagnose it and fix it. If you got a piece of broken tech or electronics, how you can go through and diagnose it, fix it, and get it up and going. Stuff like that's what I like. First time you ever saw me was on Cunt Stream. Yes, unfortunately, I was on Cunt Stream every now and then. I was never a co-host, and I wasn't even really a guest. I was somebody that Smackle liked to bring on and make fun of my voice, and I don't know what was funnier, watching him trying to make fun of my voice, or just making fun of him because he couldn't come up with anything good to make fun of. So, yeah, I was on a couple times with him. I don't mind Smackle. I know he's been going through a lot of crap recently, so hopefully he goes through all his stuff he needs to. What episode was it? There's been a couple shows on his channel that's gone now, but that was on. I know there's one of them that's actually saved to the channel right now, and that's Chrome's Little Curious Typod Earth Theory, or Pop-Tart Earth Theory. That was actually a Cunt Stream show, but when the channel got taken down and all the content got removed, I actually had that show saved, and it's like, hey, can I put this up on my channel? Sure. Okay. Shocking, schmuckle being dumb, you don't say. There's a lot of people that do a lot of dumb things. And it's all a part of it. I've done a lot of dumb things. I'll admit I've done dumb things. I've done a lot of things I probably shouldn't have, got myself involved in. But you know what? I did, so... let's see, we got a couple new people, and we got a Smile and a Truck Nuts. What's up, guys? No, I'm not dancing to the Al Gore riddle. I'm not doing it. No. But no, that's primarily how I started off with YouTube, was right after Adpocalypse. So yeah, it was a struggle trying to get my channel built up and grown and stuff like that. And even right now, I've kind of ducked and dodged away from the whole numbers aspect on YouTube. I really don't care about subs. I really don't care about views. They're nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice when you see a video that you've made, or you've done a live stream on, or you put something to walk in, you get, people following you because of it, or the watch number on it, or the view time on it, or the number of likes you get. Yeah, it's nice seeing that. It really is. And I'm not gonna lie, I do strive for that. But at the end of the day, it's not about, it really is not about how many people I can bring in. It's really not about how many subs I can get. And it's not really about how many likes I can get. At the end of the day, the type of content I do is content I do with my friends. And Sparky and Starwind videos, those go up. Because only thing is, it's me and my friend. We sit down, we play a video game together, and we decide to hit the record button. And then I throw it up on YouTube. Whether if it gets viewed or not, it doesn't matter. We had fun doing it. The Mechanic Tuesdays, that's a show that me, Starwind, and KG do, along with a couple other people. We sit down, we talk about a show that we like and we love. And whether if it gets put up on YouTube or not, basically it's something we was going to do regardless in an off-air voice chat. Talk about something that we liked, what we loved about it, the aspects of it, The only difference is I record it and I put it up on YouTube. So it doesn't matter if it gets views or not. We had fun doing it. You know, same thing with Anime Watch Club. And my tech videos get the biggest hit on my channel. I've got a couple videos that's up around 3,000, 4,000 views. Just from like repairing stereo systems to game consoles and stuff like that. I do those because I like to do something and show people how to do stuff. I do that all the time at my job. I'm a trainer from where I work at. So when we get new mechanics in, they'll usually come with me for about a month or two, and I show them, it's like, okay, this is how you go through and you fix this issue. You go through and you do this, 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 and this. And then, you know, rinse and repeat. Go through and this is how you diagnose something. This is how you find out. This is where you go find the information at. And I've gotten so used and accustomed to doing stuff like that when I do my tech videos, that's kind of the same concept I use. So it's really not an issue for me to go through and start a video up. It's like, yes, on this circuit here, on this device here, it's not powering on. So how do we find out why is it not powering on? You go through and you check these components first. And these components are fine, then you go through and you check these components next and stuff like that. So, I mean, again, it's just me doing a how-to. Whether people watch it or not, again, it's something I like doing, and I put it up for people to watch. So, at the end of the day, I always tell people my channel is a hobby, and it's the only thing it's going to be is a hobby. I don't care about tearing people down. I don't care about starting a shit show. I don't care about, you know, wanting to prove somebody wrong. I don't care about wanting to point out, you know, whatever it is some of these other guys like to do. I'm not into it. I don't care for it. If that's what they want to do, fine. Go ahead. I'm not into it. Leave me out of it. And that's the only thing I've got to say to the whole thing. And really, me moving, being into this new place, starting a different route and track to my life. First actual house that I've actually bought and owned myself. Yeah, it's like, it's time for a change. So I'm going to go back to doing stuff that I like, I love, especially since work and all that good stuff's stressful. I'm off the fire department now because I moved to a different city. So I've got a lot more free time on my hands, and yeah, it's what I'm going to be doing. Has ever trained a mechanic that was a know-it-all? Yes, I have trained mechanics that have been know-it-alls. Those mechanics usually last a week to 2 weeks. But, yeah, I get those know-it-all mechanics all the time. And it's like, before I even train them, before they even get dressed up, before they even get given to me and put on with me to go through and walk, I ask them a couple different questions, and it's basically the same questions that that they're asked during an interview. It's like, 1, do you have experience and what do you know? 2, what hell have you done on trucks? And 3, do you have the ability to listen and learn? And they say yes to all of them, then I usually go ahead and go and tell them, okay, this shop is a little bit different from other shops. I know there's probably ways that you've went through and done different things in shops like, what's a DPF, diesel particulate filter on an after treatment system on a truck. There's a certain way you take them apart. That way, when you go to put them back together, it's easy to go get it. The way I like to do it is I unhook everything from the canister. I leave the mechanisms on it. I just unhook the electrical components. Unhook the exhaust inlet and exhaust outlet, unstrap it from the box, and we take the unit out. And then usually what I do is I stand the unit on blocks. I'll take a spray can and I'll put 3 lines on it in different places so I can line everything up whenever I go back together, and then I take it apart. And it's like I tell people, and especially new people, when you take one of these apart, you take it apart like this. Do not take the unit apart in the box. Do not take it apart without marking lines on it. Take it apart like this. Because everyone in this shop is used to taking stuff apart in such a fashion or order that way if somebody else gets on it afterwards, you can put it back together no issue. And usually if I get a new mechanic that will take something apart but they don't listen and they take it apart a different way and go, oh, well, it's easy to put back together. That's not the point. The point is you are instructed to take it apart this way. If you don't want to take it apart this way, we don't need you here because you put more time on it taking it apart a different way, and then someone else has got to put more time on it to put it back together in such a way, and people lose efficiency doing it. You can't put it together as fast because everyone's trained in such a way to take it apart and put it back together in such a way, shape, and form. And it's usually one of my tests I do with mechanics when I'm training them and see if they can listen. And I'll give them 2 weeks. If you can't do it in 2 weeks and I'm still fighting with you, I usually put in a request for you to be terminated. I do not have time for it. I am not going to fight with you on it. It's you got hired in to do a job. You told me that you can do the job. You told me that you are willing to listen and learn. And after 2 weeks, you still can't do it. And you say still can't follow directions. You're gone. I don't fuck with you. I get told from people it's a bit harsh, but hey, it's an industry where we're working with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. We're working on trucks charging customers $140 an hour to work on a truck. So the longer you spend trying to work on a truck, the more that customer's going to get charged. And the more the customer's got to get charged, the less likely they're going to come back because they took so long to work on the truck. So it's a dog eat dog world in the tech industry for mechanics and trucking, but that's how it is. Jacob, no, I have not seen Genlock. I've heard of it, but I have no. No, I take that back. I have seen one episode of Genlock, and I was interested in it. I just haven't came back to it and watched it yet, which I'm going to. Grant, when my phone doesn't go on, I throw against the wall until it walks. Is that the way to do it? Sure. If it works for you, it works. No, when it comes to phones and repairs like that, they can become a pain in the ass. And most typically, you'll do more damage than good doing that. Now, there's been times I beat some shit up trying to get it to walk, and sometimes it walks, sometimes it doesn't. But that's not the right way to do it. You don't want to be the Russian cosmonaut on the rocket beating the fuck out of the engine trying to get off the asteroid. I mean, you do not want to be that guy. Alright, we got a new person in chat. What's up, Mitzi? How you been? Thank you for stopping by. So far today's show's been going good. Been going through a lot of stuff. Talking about a lot of things. I think it's time to switch gears and head up on another topic. So anyone in the chat, what do you want to talk about next? What do you want to know next? I mean, I'm all game. I'm yours. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and put on I'm gonna put on another song while I'm waiting for people in the chat to come back and throw up another topic, throw up something else they want to know about, talk about. So I've got here a little song done by South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. It is Kyle's Mom's a Bitch. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to that.
Okay. I'm getting pretty sick of him calling my mom. Well, Kyle's mom's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, and everyone's a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. Shut your fucking mouth, Carmen! On Monday she's a bitch, on Tuesday she's a bitch, and Wednesday to Saturday she's a bitch. Then on Sunday, just to be different, she's a super king, Kamehameha, bitch. Come on, you all know the words. Have you ever met my friend Kyle's mom? She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. blonde hair, she's a bitch, 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 bitch. Bitch, 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 she's a stupid bitch. Cause mom's a bitch and she's just a dirty bitch. Talk to kids around the world, it might go a little bit something like this.
Mama, you're a one,
You must be my friend, cause mom, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a mean old bitch and she has stupid hair. She's a bitch, 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 bitch. Bitch, 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 she's a stupid bitch. Cause mom's a bitch and she's just a dirty bitch. I really mean it, cause mom, she's a big, fat, fucking bitch. Big old fat fucking bitch, cause mom, yeah. What? Fuck.
That's a classic. It is amazing how they did on the languages, although I do think that they kind of ad-libbed a lot of it. Still remember that one episode of South Park. I don't watch a lot of South Park. I watch it every now and then. I mean, I did watch the movie I don't know how many times when I was in 3rd grade. So I remember everyone was talking about that movie when I was in 3rd grade. And thinking about it now, I was like, wow, really? 3rd grade? I guess that's the difference between the 90s and now. So, has anybody came up with anything to talk about yet? I'm probably gonna assume that's a no, maybe. So, if that's the case, I'll throw it out there one more time. And if I can't get anybody in here, anything to talk about, I'm probably going ahead and end the stream. These streams will gotta be an hour long anyway, so I'm already past an hour. So I'll do one more thing. And if you're in the Discord, I am hopped into general chat right now. My Discord link is in the bottom. I'll go ahead and get that. And I'll put that into the side chat. That has a link to in the Discord. I do have some rules in the Discord. Please follow them. Some of the rules are as such, and I'll go ahead and label them. There's 10 rules in my Discord. 1, listen to the mods. 2, put stuff where it goes, keep topics, and select the channel. 3, I know people gotta say shit about this one. No doxing. If you're found doxing or anything like that, you will be banned. Each issue will be handled differently based on what's going on, the situation, and what information's been released. Nothing will be based on conjecture. Things will be based off of actual proof and facts. 4, keep it PG, or at least covered up. No nudity, keep it professional. People all ages are welcomed here in this Discord, so members, behave yourself. I do have a couple members that are under the age of 18. The Discord is supposed to be a gaming anime Discord, so it's open for people of all ages who want to come in and talk about some of the things that they like doing. So if you're into gaming, if you're into anime, shows, movies, tech, stuff like that, anyone of all ages are welcome. So the Discord has no safe for work features in it. There will be no safe for work features in it. Everything will be kept around PG-13 aspect in my Discord. 5, no drama of any kind. This will be an instant ban. So if you want to come into Discord and just stir up drama, stir up shit, you want to bring up drama from the outside, I'm not gonna deal with it. You're gonna be booted if you do. The Discord is made to get away from that stuff. Like I said, tech, gaming, anime. If you don't want to talk about any of those things, talk about something else. But none of this BS trivial bullshit that's happening up on YouTube, Twitter, or anything else. I do not care about it. I do not want to hear about it. I do not want to be a part of it. So, 6. If you have an issue with someone, ask a mod for help. If you have an issue with a mod, get me. If I don't answer within so much time, mute or block them. No drama, okay? If it can't be handled, you both will be kicked. So, I mean, it's very easy. If you have an issue with somebody in Discord that they won't leave you alone, if you have an issue with a mod that a mod's picking on you, anything like that, get me. I'll handle it. And whatever it means, I've got to take that mod and get them out of a mod spot. If I got to kick that mod, or if it turns out that it can be handled or anything like that, good. I will take care of it. Hopefully, it'll be all taken care of before anyone actually, gets kicked or banned. 7. No spamming, no trolling, no phishing, no rich hunts, no searching for personal information. Please don't try to fish for anyone's info in the Discord. Please do not troll on people. Please do not fish for any kind of bullshit nonsense. Do not spam shit at people. Just be respectable. 8. Be respectful to everyone. This is my house, not your house. So if you can't be respectful to some of the people that's in the Discord, I don't care if you don't like them. If you don't like them, then don't talk to them. Avoid them. Don't interact with them. And the same goes for the other person. The Discord's meant for fun. The Discord's meant for people to get together and talk about certain things that they want to talk about. 9. There will be a 3-strike rule for any offenses. First, you will get a warning. Second, your name will be placed in Mavericks for 30 days. And if you act up again within that 30 days, you're gone. Acting up in other servers will also be taken into consideration, just depending on what you're doing. So, yeah. And number 10 is a new rule. I put this new rule in there because of things that are happening in other Discords. I will have final say in all choices. If you think a mod is being unfair or has bias, let me know and I will make the final choice. This is my Discord, not the mods or admins. They have to follow the same rules as you, no exceptions. So that's basically the rule set for my Discord. It's pretty cut and dry, it's pretty simple. Just, as I said, it's meant for people of all ages, of all types that want to come in and talk about, gaming, tech, and anime. So, they're pretty simple rules to follow. Like I said, the link is up. I just posted it up above. If you want to join, you can join. If you don't, that's fine. It's whatever. Alright, so I'm sorry I've ignored people in the chat. Let me go in friend and look through and see what they did. Jacob, did you hear about the new rock hotel in New Orleans? No, I have not heard about it. I like tech, gaming, and anime. Cool, Jacob. It sounds like you need to join the Discord then. How is Warframe going? I still haven't played any. I've been busy. I haven't had a chance to play since the last time I played, which has been about a week to 2 weeks ago. Said the link's invalid. Well, Grant, the hotel fell. Oh, damn. Sounds like some shoddy construction to me. Of course, I mean, look at where they built it. They built it in New Orleans. That place is a swamp and a bog. Let's see. let me go through here, Jacob, and let me take a look at some stuff. The link should be good. And Grant, like I was trying to say earlier, that's kind of that's kind of a common sense answer right there. It has the word porn in it. No, it's not allowed. That's no. 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 Not at all. Not in Discord. Not in my Discord. Anyone else I don't care about. Not in mine. Oh, come on. What is... I know you're joking. I know you're joking. I'm just putting it out there, though. I don't get that. Why is... That's a valid link. I don't know why it's... I know, I can't get Nightbot to post it as a link. You gotta kind of highlight it and put it into the web browser. I've tried fixing Nightbot and I cannot get him to post it correctly. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know why. You can try it again, Jacob. Let me make a temporary invite. That's weird. I don't understand why it's doing this crap. I use you on the app. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's see how that works. I sent you a personal invite. Let's see how that works. Alright. So with that, yeah, like I say, if you want to join into Discord, you can. I'm kind of like Doc, whereas if I'm doing a show like this, and if it's not primarily locked or based into something else, like Anime Watch Club, anyone can join Anime Watch Club. I only ask before you join in. Know a little bit about the show that we're watching before you join in, and I'll give you a role to where you can join in and watch the show with us and commentate. When it's McKenna Tuesdays, unfortunately, I have no idea, Jacob. Shit. I'll fix it later on today, Jacob, and I'll let you know if I can get you in or not. Unfortunately, right now, I don't. Oh, okay. You were banned. I think I know who banned you, though. That's been revoked. Try it again. I have a good idea who did that. So let's take a look through here again. That one, 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 that one. Okay. Should be good. Nightbot is rebelling. It's going to start Skynet soon. Yes, I've been saying that for a long time. Nightbot is just Skynet in disguise. Cool. You're in. Okay. Let me go ahead and edit your roles. You will be a mini boss. Let's get you out of waiting. There you go. Sweetness. Okay, I got that taken care of. It takes me a little bit to go through and navigate through Discord. I don't know everything about it yet, so I'm still kind of in boomer mode a little bit. But let's see, we've been streaming now for about 80 minutes, it looks like. Nightbot is actually Susan Rojiski. I can believe it, Grant. You know, I really can believe it. It's oh man, that explains so much right there. God, that explains so much. Alright. Anyways, been streaming now for about 80 minutes. Hey, we got a man squatch in. What's up, Ray? What's up, buddy? How you been? YouTube didn't tell me you were streaming. Well, YouTube sucks. As Lo-Fi would say, fuck YouTube. I posted it in the Discord, I posted it on Twitter, and then, you know, YouTube is supposed to send out notifications. It's a thing. I'm sorry. I don't know what happens. The only thing I can say is make sure that the bell and notification thing is hit. And even though you might hit that bell notification, it still may not say, hey, I'm live. Because, hey, YouTube sucks like that. But since Ray's here, it doesn't seem right to just leave. You refreshed your subscriptions a dozen times in the last hour. Well, hopefully that helps. Since Ray's in, I'll ask him. Is there anything you want to ask, or anything you want to talk about, or anything you want to bring up? I mean, it's a new show. Well, not a new show. It's a reincarnated show. YouTube sucks. No bully Susan. I'm not really bullying Susan. It's just, yeah, YouTube sucks. But yeah, if you want to ask anything, ask the reason why I'm bringing back COD. Anything about me, anything about the channel, just anything random, any random topic, you can go ahead and ask. I'm going to play one more song. And it's, I don't know if I'll get copyright struck for this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and play it. It is called Star Machine 2000. It is made by a group called Rentagunten. He is in the middle of building a magnificent contraption called the Mobile Machine X. And it plays music for mobiles. And you have to go watch them and learn more about them because it's cool. But this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Star Machine 2000. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and play it. And while you guys will come up with something to ask me, if you want to ask me. So, here we go. Actually, I've got a better idea. I'll just go ahead and I'll just go ahead and do this. See, Rentagunten, Star Machine 2000. And I'll expand this up. Yeah. I'll throw the link into the chat. Rap is something I kind of don't really get into. So I want pop-out chat so I can... Okay. And that way I can do this and I can actually talk while it's playing. So let's go ahead and switch over into this. And let's go ahead and play this. Yeah, Winter Garden, they do a lot of cool music. Let's go ahead and go back to this. That I can't remember what the name of it is. But yeah, it's if you've ever seen the show Your Lie in April, which is anime, the girl Kaori, whenever Kozu first meets her, she's actually playing that same instrument. It's a lodica. It's called a lodica, I believe. And yeah, it's like a piano slash harmonica. It's actually pretty cool. Let me show this off because I actually like this. He makes all sorts of cool music with random things, and that's one of the styles I like because he finds uses for everything. And Manswatch, you'll probably like this too. This is actually him explained in modular. He actually plays. It's called Dr. Wily's Castle from Mega Man 2, and it's actually a really cool device. And Jacob, it's actually a good show. It's a really sad show, especially the ending of it. But it's I like Your Lie in April. I recommend it to people. Just have a fucking box of tissues by you. So here's the next one. There we go.
This instrument is essentially a modular synthesizer, but as it is played like a violin, I choose to call it the modulin.
I love that device so much, I want to make one for myself. Mega Man 2 get credit for PTSD. Yes, if you're playing Mega Man 2 for the first time and you've never played a game, if you never played any Mega Man games, it will give you PTSD. But there's one game that will give you worse PTSD, and that is either the original Mega Man or Mega Man Unlimited, because me and Stolen had a nightmare of a time playing through that game. You can look through the playlist of the channel and you can find us playing that game. And we literally had a nightmare playing it. Infallible Foul, welcome! Reminds me of the first few years of YouTube, back when guys like Mr. Guitar Man were just getting started. He's really big. Winter Garden is really big. What put him on the fucking map of YouTube was his machine, the mobile machine. You guys probably never seen it. We'll do one more video and I'll call that a wrap for today. Let me pop this back out. And really, if you just go anywhere on YouTube and you type in Winter Garden, it will pop up to his most played video, which has over 115 million views. And it's called the Mobile Machine. And we're gonna go ahead and play that. And then I'm probably gonna call it quits for today. So here we go. This is the kind of shit right here I like. Somebody creates something and makes something beautiful with it. It is a mix between different mini machines, and it's actually really freaking cool. Like I said, he's making another one called the Mobile Machine X. He's actually posting videos of him building it step by step. It's definitely worth a watch. I usually tell people you need to go subscribe to this guy, watch him, support him, because he actually does really, really fucking cool things. Well, that was that. That was the mobile machine. Why is that? Why? Oops. I guess I didn't notice the. Oh god. Wow. That was a new mistake. I forgot to take down one of the banners over my fucking head. Nice. Oh well. But yeah, Winter Garden, he likes to make all sorts of weird ass music with just random different things. He likes to make shit. I mean, he's one of the YouTubers I'm subscribed to. I've been watching him for like 3 years, and I've been actually really enjoying watching his walk videos for building the new Mobile Machine X. And it's a really, really design-oriented machine. A lot better than what the original one was. Originally, he built the original, and he wanted to take it on a world tour, but the machine only lasted long enough for that one song. Afterwards, it just kept breaking down and kept destroying itself, and it was only able to do that one song. So he's been building a new one so he can actually take on a world tour. And if he ever comes to the US around my area, I'm definitely going to go watch him. Yes, he is a music MacGyver. It's I actually like some of the stuff he does. And I try to tell people that watch me, hey, go support him because he actually does really cool shit. But with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I've been streaming now for almost hour and 45 minutes. I think today was a good first stream for the reboot for Caffeinated and Die. It's going to be renamed Caffeinated with Sparky and whoever the co-hosts are that come onto the show. I don't want to spoil who I'm getting to come onto the show to be my co-host. I've done a couple streams with them here and there. They're good people. And they've also asked me to come on and do shows with them. So it's sort of, I don't want to say it's sort of a rebranding and getting new people, but it kind of is. I've already threw the offer out to Antoine, Matt. He's not too interested in coming back on. That's fine. That's whatever. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. He did give me permission to utilize part of the show's name, so that's why it's Caffeinated with Sparky. Caffeinated or Die itself is dead and has been reincarnated to this. Now, when the show's gonna air, when it's gonna be played, I'm not for sure. It might be Saturday in the mornings and afternoons. It may be Sunday in the mornings and afternoons. I'm still working on that. It's going to... I'm probably not going to know until within the next week or so of what I'm going to do with it. But as time goes on, hopefully within the next week, I'll get an actual time sit down and actually have the first show within the next week or so. So if you're interested in it, please sub to the channel, hit the like button. Keep an eye in my Discord and an eye on my Twitter because I do shell out the links to my Twitter and my Discord. And I do shell out the links to several other Discords. The show did a Godzilla Goes to Hell. I won't even say that. It's just... there was... what's the best way to fucking put this? The people didn't get along on the show. That's the best way I can put it. Everyone had different creative differences, and everyone didn't agree with stuff, and shit happened. So, no ill will towards anyone. No ill will towards any of the former co-hosts on that show. That show has had several co-hosts. When Caffeinated and I first started up, it was me and Antoine. And it was me and Antoine that made the show. We started it off, and we started off for at least a good 5 or 6 episodes with just me and him. And then we got a co-host on by the name of Cassie Knight. And she was on for a bit. And then she left. And then Lo-Fi came on as a replacement to her. And she has been on for a while. And then whenever the villains went down, got disbanded, she left. And then afterwards, Anti-Hero came on, Zach. And he was been the running co-host since. And then in July, we, after a mishap, we disbanded the show after he quit. And we decided that we wasn't going to do the show no more. But however, since it was a show that I created with the help of Antoine, and we both put time and energy into it, I kind of want to bring it back my own way, how it was originally meant to be, which was just a morning show, talk about things during the week, talk about things that happen, maybe go over an article or two, talk about something interesting that we found, talk about IRL stuff or stuff online, stuff that we were doing for our channels, or just anything like that. That's what it was. It's just a morning get-together, BS, and talk show. And it got away from that. And I just wanted to bring it back because sentimental reasons. So yes, it's been reincarnated into Caffeinated with Sparky and insert co-host name here whenever they get around and they give me a schedule. So with that, I've got nothing else to talk about. I've got stuff I've got to get done today. Thank you to everyone who joined in. Let's go back through the entire chat and recap who's been here. We had a Jacob, we had a Grant Sanford, we had a Smile, we had a Ben C, we had a Viable Ninja, we've had a Taz, we have had a Mitzi, we have had an Infallible Foul, we had a Man Scrotch, and really I want to thank all you guys for stopping by and having fun with me. I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with this show, just something to pass the time by, get to talk to you guys a little bit more, reach out there and hopefully move away from a lot of this bullshit that's been going on online. So with that, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking. Please remember to like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Remember to watch Twitter, Discord for notifications when I put them out. Like I said, it'll be on several Discords, including my own, my Twitter, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. I really need to get an ending screen for this.